So I don't know if you all noticed, but what was actually originally a fairly good run of this game kind of went to shit over the last two videos when I lost both Gabite and Haunter. And we've not really caught anything that makes up for those losses in any particularly meaningful way. I guess Nubbin helps to a degree, but we're a ways off being like confident again. So, like, I'm trying to get to grips with what we've caught and what we haven't. We've technically not had a catch on this route here, right? Because we caught stupid fucking fighting type number 7 on the route above, but we've not actually caught anything here. I think we've also got a bunch of trainers to fight on this route. So I guess we'll just do that, right? We'll just try and get some level ups going. Try and improve things generally from that perspective. I don't think anything we catch surfing is going to be useful is the problem, because I'm pretty certain it's just Diglett and Mienfoo. That's what the fucking thing's called. Pretty certain it's just those two are the only two things we can catch wild. So realistically, we're not going to get a new catch on any of these water routes until we get the Super Rod. That is a Mamoswine. I mean, I'm fairly confident Pikablut beats this, but still pretty fucking scary, actually. Okay, good waste of a turn. Unless it has some ability that benefits from that. It doesn't have the one that like doubles its speed in Hail, does it? Because then it's definitely going to outspeed me. It might outspeed me anyway, to be honest. I don't think Azumarilla's a particularly fast Pokemon. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. Alright. Made a bit of a mountain out of a molehill there, didn't I, to be honest? Wasn't quite as dramatic as it initially seemed. Sucker Punch, Nubbin. Okay, alright. I think a Dark type move would be useful on this team. More useful than Body Slam? Potentially. Potentially more useful than Body Slam. It's slightly less damage. I think the fact that it always goes first isn't particularly useful on Diglett, because Diglett is insanely fast anyway. But we don't really have a good answer into Psychic type, so I feel like this is probably more useful than Body Slam, which, let's face it, I'm probably not going to use a great deal. Like, I think Dig is going to be a better option 99 times out of 100. So yeah, we'll do that actually. And we got TM for Body Slam if we ever want to learn it back again anyway, right? To be fair, I don't think Mud Slap's probably going to get a great deal of use either. Like, lowering accuracy is more a thing for tankier Pokemon, and Nubbin, you know, will probably die in one hit from most things, so if he isn't outspeeding and killing, then there's probably not much point pressing attacks with him. Skiploom. This feels like a job for Terra. Actually, no, Nala beats this, and Nala needs the experience, so we'll go there instead. To be fair, they're both looking to evolve in the next few levels, right? So, either or, really. Haha, you missed. Sorry, that was mean. I'm very sorry that you missed. It's very unfortunate for you. Most beneficial to me, though, it has to be said. Is that everything? Is that everything and everyone? We definitely cleared out the above route. So it really is just this, like, northern coastline of Dewford. It doesn't seem like there's a great deal to get excited about around here. Just those two trainers, I think. And an army of Digletts. Quite scary, actually, because, once again, these fuckers have Arena Trap. Or can have Arena Trap. We're okay, though. We're fine. You'd hope my Diglett would beat a wild one, but we don't know that for sure. He's only a couple levels higher, right? So, oh, fuck off, man. Trying really hard to interact with that trainer, I swear. I was doing my best. I would like to point out, of course, that my no grinding on wild Pokemon rule, we let that slide if the wild Pokemon has Arena Trap or Shadow Tag. Like, if we're trapped in there with them, we're not just going to sit there and let it kill us. We will fight back in those very specific circumstances. Okay, see now, this should be the sort of fight Nubbin excels at. However, I mean, Nubbin has 41 HP. Technically, he survives a Dragon Rage. Technically. I still don't think this is worth any sort of risk whatsoever when we could just not do that, though. Did go for Dragon Rage as well. Read like a fucking book. And bed like a fucking cook. 35. That is the level that... By that point, we will definitely have 2 more evolutions, let's put it that way. In fact, 3, because Nubbin will have evolved by then as well. We don't need Rain Dance. It's not useful to us. There's no world in which I'm going to waste a turn pressing Rain Dance when I could just press an attack that kills the thing instead. Okay, so yes, we do technically still have an outstanding catch on that route, which I will definitely forget about. That's gone. We're just not having that. And also on the route to the right of here. We did, like, fish excessively and found that there wasn't a great deal to catch, right, with the good rod. That was technically only in town, though, to be fair. Did we fish much? You'll have to bear with me, it's been like a week since I last played because I recorded a bunch of videos in advance and I'm, like, jumping back into it for the first time now. I can't even... I've got it registered like a smart boy. We could try doing a little bit of fishing on Route 106, I guess, right? No harm in it. We know there's going to be Igglybuffs out the wazoo, but there's the potential that there could be other things as well. And I hate to miss out on a potential, like, really useful team member just because I didn't think of fishing, you know? This might end up being the fishing episode, I'm not going to lie to you. It might get quite heavy in that direction. Oh, fuck off, man. Reeled it in too slow. I am, like, the definition of lightning fast reactions. There we go, see? Perfect. Okay. That's definitely not an Igglybuff. It's also fucking terrifying, if I'm completely honest with you. This kind of has everyone's number, aside from Pikablup. Rock super effective on Nala, Rock super effective on Terra, Flying super effective on Gertrude. Pikablup will just kill it, though. We really do need to go to Gertrude and Sleep Powder. Gertrude can... The thing is with this thing, is it has ridiculously good attack. It has an ability that makes its attack worse when it gets below half health, I think. So, when it isn't damaged, it is a fucking monster. I don't know how I can damage it, is the thing. I guess Pikablup Leech Life wouldn't kill, right? Because it would resist. I guess that's the play. Okay. Maybe giving this thing too much credit. I want to get it below half, though, is the goal. Like that, yeah. So that it becomes considerably less dangerous. We can just sit here and throw balls for a bit, I guess. It ate my berry, the fucker. That puts it back above half. My god. Oh, that's grim. Because Leech Life kills now, right? Or it might do. It's sort of on the cusp. I mean, we got a lot of balls. Let's just see. Let's just see what one does. I feel like it's going to break immediately. Yeah. We might not be catching this, I'm not going to lie. Kind of want it to get a defense boost hit. No, okay. Maybe I don't want it to get boosted because then it will get attack boosts as well. Okay, here's the thing. I'm confident that it won't one-shot Gertrude. So if we go Gertrude and it doesn't hurt us too bad, then I'll get to Sleep Powder it. I should hopefully be able to weaken it slightly to get it below half health again. Okay, that actually kind of works now that I think about it. Because now it survives a leech life. We obviously can't stay in. That did 50 damage and I've got 48 HP left. But by feeding it a berry, we have created an opportunity to lower this thing's health a bit more. Don't get a boost. Thank you. No, don't crit. Thank you. Right, it has no more means of healing. It has its attack weakened. It's on very low HP. All we can do now is just throw balls and pray. It's not. It's not, is it? There's a very real possibility I'll have to kill this thing before I catch it. Or it will kill itself with struggle, one way or the other. Can I buy better balls yet? Is that a thing? Is that a thing I have access to? Because I'm here just chucking regular old Pokeballs and they ain't doing much anymore. Man, I would love to have had the opportunity to put this goddamn thing to sleep. I really would. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, that was not as bad as I expected it to be. Nice. Give a nickname, of course. Obviously we do. So recently I've gone down a bit of a rabbit hole on YouTube because I swear I'm getting increasingly worse ADHD every day. And I've made the mistake of starting to click on YouTube Shorts, and there is this channel where they have an African grey parrot and they teach it to say funny things, and it's very entertaining, and I just keep watching those videos. And in that, the parrot's name is Apollo, so that's what we're going with. This thing clearly is not an African grey, it is far too colourful, but that's irrelevant. We have finally found a Pokemon who might actually be a useful member of the team, so I'm pretty excited about that. The problem is it's another flying type and we already have 2 of those. That's the only thing I'm a bit hesitant here. Because that gives us a very serious weakness to electric and ice and rock and stuff. Defense down, special defense up. And obviously defeatist. Obviously. Evidently. I mean, it's excuse the dog noises in the background. He's heard another dog. That keeps happening. It's not bad. It's not bad is the problem. I mean, 67 attack is really quite good. In fact, I might still keep it in reserve. I know we put into all that effort to catch it, but I think maybe it takes Terra's slot if we ever lose Terra, which obviously I hope we don't. I think really that's where it would go in the team. I think just the way the team is currently, adding yet another rock weakness is probably not a good idea, actually. Good catch, though. Definitely a good catch. We will almost certainly wind up making use of it as long as Unless Terra ends up being, like, the most persistent party member anyone ever saw. So yeah, technically we can do more fishing here on Route 107, which might be a good idea. I was just considering maybe I should try and go somewhere and buy balls first, but we've got fucking hundreds of Pokeballs, we're fine. We're fine. It would be real nice to box off these encounters so that we don't have to be like, oh, and I have to go back to that one route and catch something when I have the Super Rod, you know? Okay, Igglybuff. I mean, it's going to be the same encounter table as the last place. Tell you what we can do, actually, is we can confirm one way or another whether there is actually anything worth catching. What we can catch with the Good Rod on this route in the normal game, and that will tell us how many encounters, potential encounters there are here, you know? That's sensible. That's it, Route 107. 107. Sorry, I'm half fishing, half Googling at the moment. It's not going well. Really nothing at all? Is all sea life here dead? Has someone been pumping pollution into the oceans? Yeah, what a surprise. Fishing. Tentacle, Magikarp, Whalmer. Okay, that's three. That's 3 encounters, if I ever saw 3 encounters. I'm pretty certain it will just be Diglett, Igglybuff, and Archon then, I think. But I want to confirm. I'll keep fishing. I want to see what that third thing is. No, I didn't reel it in too slow. That was faster than normal. I reeled it in too fast, if anything. You're a bad judge of character. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire fishing. Everything's just an Igglybuff. Everything is actually literally just an Igglybuff. It's not like tile-based, is it? I know that is a thing in the original, because like Feebas only appears on like a handful of tiles or whatever. I might like surf out a bit and fish in the middle of the ocean and see if that changes anything. So this is definitely just like the placebo effect, you know? I just feel better for doing it, even if it's not actually changing anything. Just pure superstition in its purest form. Everything is an Igglybuff. Trying to sort of get in the line of sight of this one trainer as well while I'm here. Hell of a patrol route you've got there. Murkrow. Now, funnily enough, despite my team being full of birds, I don't deal with birds very well. Now that I think about it. I guess Terra just outplays this, right? Very aware of the fact that I didn't heal after catching that Archon as well. Did not notice that. Did that just reset the... Yeah, that did just reset the Intimidate. Well played, actually. I'm gonna fish in this woman. Oh, really? Stupid game. Yeah, going back to heal seems sensible. I don't want to be in a position where I'm risking losing because I can't swap into various appropriate Pokemon or whatever. I am sort of steadily heading towards that sunken ship as well, because I know there's some TMs on there. I can't remember, I know there's bits of it that require dive, so we won't be able to get everything in there, but I think we'll be able to get some stuff at least. Probably the most sort of relevant side content we can do right now, if we are still just going to keep procrastinating on advancing with the fucking game. Nothing does in fact seem to be biting. Do you know a little town called Juford? My dude, I turn to the left, I can see it. Nice mudkip though. Good work on the owning a mudkip. You're truly living out the meme dream. What the fuck? That was not the move I was expecting there. I was like, oh, if it's water, I resist it. If it's ground, I'm immune to it. Like, this is the perfect swap in. And then it pulls out a fucking rock move. Okay, I mean, that's... like, it's a problem if I don't just kill you before it goes off, which I think I will, to be honest with you. I don't think you get one turn bides, right? I don't think that's a thing. If it was, then I could have just lost there. Like, the entire run could have just been over there. But I don't think that's actually a thing that's possible. Breaction. And this obviously isn't a good matchup. I don't think it'll kill me, and I could outspeed and sleep powder. And the obvious thing is just to keep relying on Peekablup to kill everything for me, but... I don't think I could possibly put any more eggs in one basket than I am right now. I don't think it's physically... like, the basket is overflowing. You know, they're balanced precariously on the top of the basket. If you move the basket at all the eggs are falling out. And the basket is Peekablup, in case you're not getting the metaphor there. It's gonna fish, like, occasionally. Nope, nothing biting. Okay, next trainer. This guy just fell asleep floating at sea. Like, that's some impressive amount of chill this guy's got. It's got to be said. What beats a Wingull? We'll go Terra. Ooh, that doesn't kill, right? No, good. Good. If Wingull was a dark type, then that was the end of Nubbin. I don't know why the fuck it learns Pursuit. I guess it is a seagull. They are evil little cretins, it's true. Do we have we have a potion. Does the trick for the most part, right? Once again, need to redistribute berries because we keep eating them. In fact, my team didn't eat them in this case. Some cheeky little fucker stole them. Ooh, double battle. Okay, scary. I think we just don't use Nubbin in the double battle, to be honest. I think we probably lead, like, Gertrude Terra to deal with this. I think this is the sensible play. Okay, they weren't scary, turns out, but I'm glad I played it safe. assume the Abra only knows teleport. Like, they've not given it like a moveset yet, have they? I mean, I'm not really scared of the Poliwag, so maybe I just attack both. Just to be safe. Because I think, of the two, the Abra is the one with the stats to actually do something. If it knows Confusion or something, it's probably not going to kill, but it would do a fair chunk of damage. I do fear double battles. Just something deep in my soul. Just, you know, the ever-present possibility that they could just both attack one of my Pokemon and kill it outright. The potential of double crit, you know, it doesn't matter how well prepared you are, like, that's probably going to just kill you. Pancham. Pancham. Dark Fighting, I think, right? Am I crazy? Do you think this knows Pursuit? I mean, it might do. It genuinely might do. Is it against the rules for me to look up whether this knows Pursuit, do you think? My own, like, random arbitrary rules. Because I think I might be able to take it, I just don't want to risk trying to fight it if I don't have to. Fuck it. Pancham. Game data, please. I'm on Bulbapedia right now. I'm more of a Cerebi guy. I think that's the better website in general, but Bulbapedia is always the one that comes up when you just Google a thing. So we kind of get stuck with it occasionally. It's got dog shit stats, I'll tell you that much. 82 attacks, actually not bad. Where the fuck is your moveset, man? There it is. This is Gen 6, I think. I think we established. Okay, yeah, it doesn't learn Pursuit. So we are fine to swap. That was it. That's all I wanted to know. I just wanted a little bit of clarity on that, you know. Yeah, we good. We good. And this should one-shot. Very cleanly one-shots. In fact, probably should have Oblivion Wing for the health, but you live, you learn. I'm quite resistant to learning in general, just like as a concept. There's a dive spot here. I don't think I've ever used that in my goddamn life. Okay, so we didn't catch one on 107. We probably won't catch one on 108 either, I don't think. Or 109. These are all places we'll need to return to with the Super Rod, and there's a very good chance we won't even be able to catch anything new with that either, to be honest with you. These routes might just be a lost cause. Ooh. Now it's risky. It is. It's higher level than me. It's a Pokemon with weirdly high attack. It probably knows some moves that aren't electric type. But if I press King Shield to feel it out, then we'll know, won't we? We'll know if I can just press Dig and win. This is why we have King Shield. This is what it exists for, you know? Swift, okay. It's going for Swift, which it won't do a great deal of damage with, but I mean, we just don't have a fucking answer into electric types, do we, is the problem. That's what we needed Nubbin for. Fuck it. Let's trust. It does just seem to be spamming Swift, which makes me think it's all of its other three moves are electric type moves. Also, we one-shot it. Sick. I really didn't think we would, you know? I really didn't. Had no confidence in my boy at all. My girl, even. Okay, now this we definitely don't stay in against. For obvious reasons. Let's give Nala an airing. might do some damage. No, it did no damage. Don't know where I got the idea that this thing was in any way threatening from. Ooh, cheeky flinch. Just kill it with extreme speed now, right? Take any semblance of risk out of there, considering all of his other moves are 95 accurate. That was clean. Good fight. Good fight, Nubbin. I thought she was called Misty for a second there. Okay, now here's the interesting thing about Smeargle. Smeargle knows no moves, so it's going to sketch something off Nubbin, which gives us a free turn to attack it. Unfortunately, that free turn is going to have to be Mud Slap, realistically. Or we could swap and force it to sketch something off one of our other Pokemon. And as long as we pick someone who doesn't have any super effective moves against themselves, which I think is no one, to be honest, then we're probably fine. I think we go Gertrude just because Gertrude actually, no, we could give this thing Leech Seed and Sleep Powder and shit. We don't want to risk that. So if we go Nala, then it will take Extreme Speed probably, because it will get stabbed with that and actually be quite threatening. Does Peekablup resist all of his own moves? I might be overthinking this, but yeah, we'll go Peekablup. It's annoying because we did technically have a free attack there, but... Sketch failed. Okay, interesting. What rose? Its accuracy fell, which is great, but I didn't see what rose. I hope it wasn't evasion. I don't know why Sketch failed. Do you not get to pick any of the moves? Is it just it only works if you... It only works on the move last used, like Mirror Move? Is that what it is? So you can just completely fucking cheese those things if you swap out on them. Good to know for future, because I'm sure we'll run into another one again. Hate this. Hate this with every fibre of my being. Do you think we kill it with an Aqua Tail? I think we probably do, right? They're quite bulky, but... I mean, Leech Life is super effective though, right? Which I guess would be more damage? I think, yeah, and more accurate. As long as it doesn't survive, we're fine. Good. I don't think there's another Pokemon I'd rather run into less than, well, a Wobbuffet, I guess, rather than a Why Not, but you know. So fucking dangerous, man. Any more trainers that I've missed? Ooh, I missed this. It wasn't useful, but I missed it. I'm assuming we've not beat this swimming woman either, because I think they stop moving once you've actually fought them. Yeah. Cool. Weeping Bell. We had one of them once. Didn't last very long. Don't like this because it will probably know powders and stuff. But I think we just go Nala anyway and just hope we can kill it. Knockoff sucks. That's going to do, yeah, quite substantial. Oh, that was a crit, to be fair. So if that's a crit, then I don't think we have anything too much to be afraid of here. It'd be nice if we one-shot with Fire Fang. I don't know if we will. Okay, we do. Fine. Learn Flamethrower. For a second, there was a spark of hope there. I mean, Echoed Voice is a good move, right? I think. Oh, no, it's, yeah, it's Fury Cutter for normal types. I don't know if I want that, really. I think the current moveset's better. What am I thinking of? Hyper Voice. I'm thinking of Hyper Voice. If it had been Hyper Voice, you would have learned it, no question. Null argument. It would have been right in there. Mud Bomb is kind of useless, right? Because it's a special move. Yeah. Yeah, that's useless. Fucking 85 accuracy as well. Like, no, I don't think I will. Oh, sick. I thought this was higher level than this. I thought it was like 30, but happy we got it. Might be able to take a hit from a thing occasionally now. It's still quite possibly the single laziest design though, isn't it? This and Magneton, like, let's just times it by 3. No, I'm good without Sand Tomb as well, actually. I have no reason to trap things in. That's not particularly helpful to me. Have a quick gander. Yeah, attack's not bad now, actually. Attack's not bad at all. Still no bulk. Just no bulk to speak of whatsoever. 59 HP. It's kind of sad. Kind of tragic. But, should be able to one-shot quite a few things, though. Should be a bit of a threat. Okay, there's the sunken ship. Might just keep going on the water routes for now and come back for this. Can get clear all the way up to Slateport. That'd be a pretty good day's work, I think. Mag Cargo is pretty free, right? I mean, it's got high defense, but it's 4 times weak to ground? Question mark? It is, right? I didn't dream that. This will be a good test for Nubbin, I think. I don't think it can do much back to us, at least. It's got even higher defense now. Yeah, good job. I wasn't convinced it would one-shot it before it hardened, and then after it did, I was like, I don't think there's any chance, but... Dugtrio kind of a beast, actually. Actually, literally. I'd love to bring Nala in here, but there's a bit touch and go on that health pool. I think maybe we let Ares take this one. I fully believe that Ares is going to evolve like next level up as well, so this is definitely worth getting her a bit more XP. Not Ares, Terra. I wanted to call her Ares, I called her Terra. It was different. What the fuck even is Cherim? What is it doing? Stop doing things. It survived. I did not expect that, actually. Hope this doesn't do too much damage. I mean, that was quite a bit of damage, but I think we're fine. We clearly outspeed. I don't think it kills us even if it hits us. $34. I believe in Staraptor. Join my prayer circle. There we go. What a prediction. I literally only thought that because I'm pretty certain Pidgeotto evolves into Pidgeot at 34. And it's like, it's the same Pokemon, right? Nice. This thing is absolutely a monster as well. I looked it up. It's got like 120 base attack. Like, it's genuinely really powerful. Plus it has Intimidate, like it's just... It also knows Close Combat, apparently. It's just the better Pidgeot. It's kind of unfair on Pidgeot that this exists, to be honest. I mean, we want that, right? We definitely want that. I mean, I don't want to drop Aerial Ace. We can't drop Strength. Do we need Quick Attack on this thing? It's pretty fast as it is. I'd be tempted to get rid of Oblivion Wing, but the healing is nice. Like, I kind of want to keep that until we get our hands on Roost, realistically. I don't think we need Quick Attack. I really don't. I think Close Combat's going to be much more useful. Yeah, that was pretty good. Spread the berry love a little bit more. I think the team is rapidly approaching a state where it's like, where I'm less afraid to progress the game with it, to be honest. If we just finish up these water routes, take on the remaining trainers and whatever we can do on the sunken ship, should all be pretty good after that, I think. It's a shame we've not found a catch that would really adequately help us with the issue surrounding not having a 6th slot, but all things considered, could be a lot worse. Look at how casually I'm fighting this Ferrothorn now. Don't even feel the need to comment on it. It is probably surviving a Fire Fang. After that, it's probably surviving a Fire Fang, but I think we're still fine. Holy fuck, that did nothing. What the hell? That did so nothing. So incredibly nothing. And this one's going to do even more nothing. I really want to try and get the burn though, so I'm just going to keep pressing it. Thank you, that's what we wanted. That's what we wanted right there. Obviously the fear here is that this fucking thing is carrying rollout. It might have forgotten it by this level, and that would be real cool if that's the case. This is an ace trainer, so technically he should be like playing quote-unquote well. So you'd think he'd be using a super effective move if he had one, right? We've seen Pin Missile, Metal Claw, and Iron Defense so far. I think we might be in the clear. I don't think we've missed a single Fire Fang, you know, which is so fucking lucky. That's also pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think Pikablut beats it pretty cleanly, but this guy's got a good little team on him. This guy's got a couple of absolute monsters. Thankfully they're both more defensive than offensive sort of fellas, but they could have really shut down my team if I didn't have, you know, competent answers to both of them. Do we have... Did I imagine that at some point we picked up a Silk Scarf? I know we got the normal gem. We got a charcoal, actually. We should just use that. Because these berries aren't doing shit anymore, man. So we might as well be using, like, good items. Do we have a silk... We do have a Silk Scarf as well, so I'll give that to Terra. I believe Dugtrio is holding Soft Sand already, right? I seem to recall equipping that already. I don't think we got anything worth giving to Pikablut. Got a Miracle Seed. And do we have anything for Pikachu up at all? We can give it a normal gem, so its next extreme speed absolutely dominates something, but... No, I think he may as well... Oh, I can give him the Quick Claw, actually. Like, I don't think these berries are worth using at the moment. 10 HP is nothing. Aside to Duck Trio, but you know. What these are good for... It's just topping up the old health pools. We just munch our way through these like little between combat snack. Woobat. How I wish I had Rock Slide right now. Got Sucker Punch. Ooh, that could be fun. Let's press Sucker Punch. Go on, kill it. Ooh, so close. So close. Let's press it again. Red like a book, man. Shame that wasn't worth any experience at all, but was still fun to do. A lone fisherman sits on a bank of sand in the middle of the ocean. At high tide, the man dies. Shelmet. It's a Pokemon you never hear about, innit? I think it's a Steel type, which means it's weak to ground. Am I insane on that? Let's see what happens. That Mega Drain would have done rather a lot of damage. Okay, it is definitely not weak to ground, turns out. I guess Steel resists ground, which is definitely not the way round I thought that went. Okay, I mean it's 4 times weak to Nala, so I think we're fine here. Even after that curse, I don't think this thing is particularly, like, offensively dangerous. It is setting the fuck up right now, though. We got Charcoal, though, so this should do even extra damage. Yeah, this is bulky. This is a bulky little fella. What the hell? One of those would actually be a pretty good addition to the team. Because Steel is such a good type, you know? Obviously any Steel type will be a good addition to the team. It's not specifically a Shelmet, but seeing how bulky they are, I think that would be a useful little addition. More useless junk. Thanks very much. Is this all the way to the right? It is, okay. Did not mean to disembark there. That was purely accidental. I beg your forgiveness. You know, every time I hum in a video, I then have to make sure I sync the audio up when I come to quote-unquote edit it later. Or else it makes absolutely... You know, it just becomes an awful fucking cacophony. So I've just made my life slightly harder for myself there. Because I mean, obviously I always try and sync the audio up, but it's not a problem if it's like a quarter of a second out normally. But that's gonna fucking suck if I don't get it right. The thing is, I do it in every Pokemon video as well, because let's face it, this soundtrack is a fucking banger. Just realised I've been going for 50 minutes. This has been, it's been longer than I thought it had. Should probably think about wrapping up in a minute. I was really hoping we could clear out the sea routes today, but that is probably not going to happen. Probably going to have leave a few more trainers for next time. Mud Bomb. Is that not the move he already tried to learn? He already tried to learn this, right? Stop it. Why are you so intent on learning Mud Bomb? It's a special attack. It's not good for you. Not a one-shot. Surprised it doesn't know, like, Peck or something, but I guess it might have forgotten such moves by now. Also, I guess swimmers might not necessarily have good enough AI to go for super effective moves. Okay, there's a couple of trainers on here, probably. I assume those are trainers. And is this... Yeah, we've made it to the beach. Okay, so we're basically back. We've basically fully cleared everything. That's good to know. That's good information. So yeah, I think next time we would definitely be able to beat up the last couple of trainers there, explore the boat, and then the time after that, we will actually, finally, be quote-unquote ready to progress with this fucking video game. I swear, it's all going to pay off. Fighting all these trainers is going to be beneficial in the long run. Better this than lose to a random fucking trainer on the next route, you know, just as we start progressing with the game in some small baby steps. Someone turns around and just has like a Dragonite or something and one-shots my entire team. I'd rather be slightly more prepared, you know, just marginally. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you for the next one. Bye.